Hey guys, happy Friday, happy finishing Friday, happy faithful Friday. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for God and my faith, I wouldn't even be where I'm at right now. So I can't even be smart. Let's finish it without saying let's faith it, right? And so I want to come on real quick today because I want to tell you about two communities. One is the Confidence Women community. It's a free community. All you need to do is go in there. I have some great activities and things I'm going to be posting there starting in July. But then I also started another community, an academy actually. It's called Execute with Coach Pence. The finishers who want to be in a finisher circle. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I have been reinventing myself for the last 2 years. Y'all know I retired. I had so many plans and so many things that I wanted to do. And once my house hit 6 figures, I started running to everybody else who was in 7 figures. I started going to their mentor classes. I started paying for mentors. Like, I actually had 2 mentors at one time, right? Trying to figure out how to get to the 7 figure, how to get to the next level, right? And so I realized in this journey, and let me make sure I say this very clearly, I love the journey, because you don't understand wealth until you shake in with people who have wealth. You don't understand how to save, how to manage, how to be, and how not to be until you be around people who you want to be like and who you don't want to be like. So every single person who I've encountered, I love the journey because I've learned through the journey, right? But there's some things that I learned on the journey. But my girlfriend, Free, let me pause for a minute. So my son is in the hospital. I got a lot of stuff going on today. I'm prioritizing my day, and my girlfriend Free sends me a video. Everybody know my rule. Anybody who really pressures me know, don't send me anything up 15 minutes. I'm not watching it. And I'm not being mean. My schedule is so packed. Like, I just don't have time to add an hour to nothing to just be watching extra if it's not scheduled, right? And so Free sent me a video, and I was like, this video is an hour, Free. And it was the video that me and my husband did on her show. So I listened to it while I was doing my plants, right? And y'all, I smiled throughout. I was smiling when I was listening to that video because there's some principles. Oh, this is so good. There's some principles in that video that I don't even follow today. I want y'all to hear me. I want you to hear me. Whew. I know we're supposed to grow and we're supposed to do better and get better, and I get it, right? But there are some reasons and some things how you got to where you are, and those are the things about you that you need not change, okay? And so I'm going to go back to some of my basics because the basics is how I got to the 6 figures. If you want to see me rise to the 7 figures, I'm going to have to go back to the basics. I'm going to take a lot of the things that these coaches taught me, but I'm your girlfriend to go back to the basics. And so I have been trying to reinvent myself to be something that I'm just really not. I was called to the molested people. I was called to the abandoned people. I was called to the heartbroken people. I was called to the divorced people. I was called to the teenage mom people. Those are my people. Hey girl, hey sis, where you at? Right? Those are my tribe. Like, I want to be sitting with the 7 figures like, yeah, this is how we rolling in our yachts. Yeah, I want to be, because y'all know I'm so bougie. Yeah, that's just my natural. People hate me like, well, shit, why you? I'm sorry. That's just natural. That's just what I do, right? But guess what? At the end of the day, I'm called to who I'm called to. I'm called to who I'm called to. So come on, sis. If you brokenhearted, come on, sis. If you over 50, come on, sis. If you been molested, come on, sis. If you've been through a divorce, come on, sis. If you married and happy, baby, come on, sis, because that's where I'm at. Okay? If you retired, come on, sis, that's where I'm at. I have to realize I am called to my people because I've already walked the walk, been through it, and still walking through it. And I had to go back to the basics. I realized back when I owned my childcare for 13 years and up until this day, there is so many people who want to finish stuff. And the reason why they haven't finished, that's why I called it the finisher circle. There's so many things in us we want to finish, but you know why we don't finish it? Because of life. There's a lot of great coaches out here. There's a lot of people that's going to push you and push you and push you. But you know what I'm going to do in the push? I'm also going to tell you we got to pause. I'm also going to tell you that we got to break some chains. I'm also going to pray. Because baby, there ain't nothing like a praying coach. But I'm going to go one little step farther. We do release parties around here. We do release parties every month. Why? Because every month there's going to be something that's going to be downloaded and placed on your backpack, on your back, that's too heavy. And that's the reason why, sis, you keep joining and paying for stuff and you don't finish. It's not that you're not great, sis. It's not that you can't do it, sis. It's because life be lifing. And I'm going to tell you something. We have 5 minutes. Y'all know I'm trying to keep my video short. If anybody who personally follow me, y'all know I started the Goodness of God podcast with my son coded in the hospital 2 weeks after that. I had a Goodness of God podcast already pre-scheduled, and my son coded. I went to God and I said, God, I don't want to start this podcast back up. The Goodness of God podcast. I know you good, God, but I don't feel the goodness of God right now. Right? And I love you, sis, because some of y'all, that's how y'all feel. You don't feel holy enough to continue. You don't feel good enough to continue. Baby, I know, I get it. And every time y'all see me on these lives, if I was to sit and tell you all the stuff that I got going on, we could cry together, sis. We can either cry together or we can build together. I want to do both. I want to have a community that do both. I want to have a community where we can sit and say, I'm putting this at the altar. I'm putting this at the fire, sis. I'm putting this down today, sis. And then we're going to cry about it. But once we get through crying about it, we're going to get up with our big girl drawers on and we're going to conquer the world. That's what we do. So my community is not for people who have a problem and got a problem with every solution. I can't help you, sis. I can't. I want to. I want to help you, but I understand that people who have a problem with every solution that you give them, baby, let them be. I'm not for you. I'm for the sis that know that you want to do more in your life with your finance, in your life with your marriage, in your life with yourself, in your life with your kids. You want to finish your book. You want to finish your business. Whatever it is, sis, it's the finishing circle.